It's March 13th, and you know what that means. It's the day that the BAFTAs and the Critics' Choice Awards are being announced. As of recording, the Critics' Choice haven't started yet, but the BAFTAs have announced all their winners. I haven't seen any of them yet. I've got them pulled up on my phone, and we're going to read them live here and get my raw reaction of them. All right. Best Picture goes to... No surprise here, Power of the Dog. There is no chance that anything else was going to win. That is great. Power of the Dog, man. They're well on their way to getting that Oscar. So congrats to the Power of the Dog crew. Outstanding British film goes to Belfast. Another very predictable pick there. Belfast was the quintessential British movie of the year. If they weren't going to give it Best Picture, they have to award Kenneth Branagh in some way. So congrats to the Belfast crew on Outstanding British Film. Okay. Film not in the English language goes to Drive My Car. Yet another predictable one here. Congrats, Drive My Car. You know, second was maybe Worst Person in the World, but man, nothing stopping Drive My Car, nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars. 3 other nominations as well, so it is well on its way to winning that. Documentary. Another very predictable one. I'm sensing a pattern here of very predictable picks. It is Summer of Soul. Questlove, you've pretty much locked up your Oscar at this point. Animated film goes to Encanto. The power of You Don't Talk About Bruno is unmatched, even though that song isn't even nominated anywhere. It's Dos Oruguitas is the one. But just the fact that it is rising in the charts and is so popular right now is just getting this film the Oscar, which is like crazy to see. So, hey, congrats to Encanto. It's a great film. I would have maybe liked to see Flea or Mitchells vs. Machines, but whatever. I like it. Okay. Best Director. I think I know who it is. Yep. Jane Campion, Power of the Dog. Another very surefire category when it comes to the Oscars. Jane's just sweeping all the awards, and I'm very happy about it. Original Screenplay. This is going to be an interesting one. Hey! Paul Thomas Anderson for Licorice Pizza. That is a really big pick. Getting that over Kenneth Branagh for Belfast. I was very curious to see if that was going to happen or not, because again, it's the BAFTAs. They want to award their fellow Brits, their fellow Europeans, but no, not this time. They give it to Paul Thomas Anderson, which this is a big step in him getting his first Oscar. He's never won. He's been nominated so many different times, but he's never won. So I think this might be the year. We'll have to see what happens at the Critics' Choice later today, but this might be Paul Thomas's year. Moving on to Adapted Screenplay. Coda! Could this win? So the reason I'm freaking out is because the Power of the Dog didn't win here. And we've already seen the power of the Dog. How it's going to get Best Picture, it's going to get Director. And Screenplay was another one of those categories that it was a surefire win. But the BAFTAs go with Coda. Wow. I will say though, the BAFTAs can be a little crazy sometimes. I will say that. So just because they win here doesn't mean, oh, they're winning the Oscar at this point. It is a big step. I will say that is a big move. We'll just have to see what happens at the Critics' Choice. If Coda manages to win at the Critics' Choice tonight, wow, that would be massive. But this is a great win for Coda. Even if they don't get any more wins after this, this is just a great landmark. Hey, you got a BAFTA for Best Adapted Screenplay, which is awesome. So congrats to Coda and Sean Hayter. That is amazing. That is so good. I'm really jazzed about that. Even though I love Power of the Dog, one of my favorite films of last year, that is just really great. How can you not root for Coda? Like, seriously. Leading actress. Okay, this is the biggest one. Nobody who is nominated here in this category was nominated at the Oscars. So it doesn't really matter who wins, but they can go with anything here. And the winner is... Oh! Ah! Joanna Scanlon for After Love. If you want, you may not know what this film is. So this is every year at the BAFTAs, there are 2 or 3 films that get nominated for a lot of awards that the general public probably have not seen, at least over in the USA. They always have these really British film picks that they just nominate them for so many different stuff, especially in the acting categories. And so they could have done anything. They could have done Lady Gaga or Emilia Jones, Renate Reinsve, like all these people who have been getting nominated other places, but Joanna Scanlon, for all I know, this is like the only place that she was. I think she did win at like the British Independent Film Awards, but she wins here, which is crazy. And like I said, in the end, it doesn't really matter because nobody here is nominated at the Oscar, but so they can do whatever they want. So what a pick. I'm sorry, Lady Gaga. She's not picking up anything this year. She's not going to be happy about that. It's kind of stinky that Alana Haim won't get any recognition really, or Emilia Jones. She's had a couple of like Young Actress Awards here and there, but hey, congrats Joanna Scanlon and everybody from After Love on that win. Okay, leading actor. I can see 2 possibilities here, Benedict Cumberbatch or Will Smith. We'll have to see who it is. The winner is Will Smith. Will Smith wins it. That's pretty much it. Benedict, I'm sorry. I don't think there's any chance for him to win the Oscar now at this point. If he gets in at the BAFTAs, Will Smith has never been nominated for a BAFTA before. This is his first BAFTA nomination and he wins here over the Brit. Sorry, Benedict. I think it's Will's year and it's been long overdue. Benedict's going to have a lot more chances to win an Oscar. I'm almost certain of that. But hey, congrats, Will, on that. That's really great. Supporting actress, I don't even have to look at it, but I'm going to look just to double check. Yep. Ariana DeBose, West Side Story. What can I say more? Congrats on your Oscar, Ariana. It's just another stop to your Oscar run. Supporting actor. We are looking for Troy Kotsur here. It could be Cuddy Smith-McPhee. But they didn't give Power of the Dog adapted screenplay. So they are willing to not give, or Benedict, leading actor, they're willing not to give Power of the Dog some awards. The winner is Troy Kotsur! Troy Kotsur gets it again. So, hey, you know what that means. Troy is well on his way to that Oscar now. Even if Cody wins at the Critics' Choice, which is, it could happen. It could happen. Troy's still the frontrunner, the far out frontrunner at this point, which is so awesome. I love watching these videos of him. I can't wait to watch his acceptance speech of this because he has just been so awesome and electric during his award circuits and ceremonies, and I'm just so happy for him. Congrats, Troy. Really well deserved. Original score. We're looking for Dune here, and the winner is Dune, Hans Zimmer. Congrats. He is still the front runner. Nothing much else to say there. Casting. So these guys don't have an ensemble award, so casting we can kind of like trade in for that. Not a ton of crossover from like the SAGs and such like that, but interesting to see who wins here. And it goes to West Side Story. Hey! I was thinking King Richard or West Side. I was thinking leaning more to West Side because it's a bigger cast. The film, one of the biggest things that's going for it that differs it from the original West Side is the casting in it, and casting authentically and casting really well. -1 person. And I think we all know who I'm talking about. But hey, congrats to West Side. That's really good. And it's, besides Ariana, it's not gonna win any awards really. So that's great to see that coming in there. So, and I enjoyed West Side. It was great. Cinematography. We're looking for Dune again, and it is Dune. It is Dune. It's Greg Fraser's year. Having the Batman coming out around right now, and he shot that film as well, and he's getting a lot of praise for that. It's just only helping his stock rise right now. So I think it's Greg Fraser's year. So congrats to Dune. Editing. This will be interesting. Will it go to Dune? No! No Time to Die? Whoa, interesting. So what we find with the BAFTAs is that if they don't go for the quintessential frontrunner, they're gonna go for the British film. If they're not gonna go for a Dune, you gotta look out for Belfast or No Time to Die. I think it's a good pick. I don't think it's editing is better than like the likes of Dune, but I like this pick because it's not gonna really get that award anywhere else. I don't think. No Time to Die, great pick. I like it. The more I think about it, I like it. Production design. This will be really interesting. They gave it to Cyrano. What? Hey guys, it's future me. This is later in the night. And apparently, the website that I was reading off of got one of the awards winners wrong. And I'll say it. It's People's Magazine. They got one of them wrong. I reacted earlier to Cyrano seemingly winning the BAFTA for Best Production Design. But, in fact, that was wrong. It was Dune that won. So, you'll be seeing this right after my reaction to that, even though it was a great reaction. I'm super mad at people, so when I read off the Critics' Choice, I will be choosing a different website to read them off of. So back to the BAFTA reaction. Costume design. They went to Cruella. They did the correct pick. They went with the front runner here. Cruella won big at the Guild's Award for costume design, and so after that I was like, yeah, it's gonna win, and clearly it's gonna sweep. So hey, Cruella's gonna win an Oscar, which is crazy to say, especially when it's like over the likes of like Cyrano or Nightmare Alley or Dune. That's pretty cool. Makeup and hair. This is a category that we're not really sure what's happening. I picked Eyes of Tammy Faye. We'll see if that happens. The winner is The Eyes of Tammy Faye. There we go. I said The Eyes of Tammy Faye because Jessica Chastain, in my mind, is the front runner at the Oscars right now. And so usually, if the actress is coated in prosthetics and makeup, they'll give that award to that film as well. They kind of go hand in hand. And hey, Chastain wasn't nominated here, but they still gave Tammy Faye the award. So that is huge. That's kind of my front runner right now. We'll see what happens at the Critics' Choice again. But make him hair there. Sound. No way that anything but Dune wins, and the winner is Dune. Yep, that is a locked up category. Visual effects, another locked up category. It's got to be Dune. Yep, it's Dune. It's Dune for visual effects. And those are all the BAFTAs there. Big takeaways. Power of the Dog is definitely the number one film. Troy Kotsur is definitely going to win an Oscar, which is awesome. Paul Thomas Anderson is looking to get his Oscar this year. That's awesome. That's so cool. I'm very jazzed about that. And there were a couple of nice little nuggets of surprises there. A lot of the surprising winners, though, it seems that they're not nominated at the Oscars. So it was kind of their last chance to hey, we'll just do our own thing. We'll give these films these awards in these categories because they're not going to get them at the Oscars. They might as well get some recognition, which I enjoy. I think that's really great. So hey, we'll see what happens at the Critics' Choice tonight. I will be recording my reaction to that, and yeah, we'll see if those ones get any crazier than the BAFTAs do. I kind of said if there's any award show out of the Critics' Choice or the BAFTAs that goes a little funky and weird and crazy, it's going to be the BAFTAs, and they were a little bit. It was kind of half and half. They had crazy picks and solid picks, and so we'll see what the Critics' Choice does, and yeah. See ya.